Good evening, everyone. I am absolutely thrilled to be here at the launch of our One Drop Away. These are quick tips for a toxin-free life. The launch of this class. I'm so excited and nervous. Whenever I launch a new class, I always have butterflies in my stomach. So thank goodness Valor is back in stock after well over a year away. So anyways, welcome guys. So glad to have you here. If you think that anyone is interested in joining in, please invite them so that they can participate in this class as well. And let's get started. Okay, so here's how it's going to work. There's going to be a series of videos that are going to be here, and you can watch, listen, do something in the background if you want. I don't care. I can't see you. You can be naked for all I care. It's fine. Whatever floats your boat. I can't see you. But anyways, let's get started. So this is greenwashing is not a paint. So let's talk about what is greenwashing. So you're going to find that several companies are emerging on the market who are talking about being green, or organic, or chemical free, or pure, natural. All of these are buzzwords that are going on right now. And please, my biggest advice is do your research on the product or the company that you are picking. So greenwashing is a marketing ploy. It allows disinformation by an organization that presents an environmentally or safe product. It presents the image of this environmentally or safe product for this public persona. So sometimes companies are doing this with the packaging on the products that they're using. Maybe they're using tan, green colors, brown. All of those are colors that to our brain make it think, oh, it's more natural because it's more colors of the earth. So if our brain is looking for these reduced chemicals, then they're basically going to be shying away from the bright colors, because bright colors means artificial, which I'm kind of laughing because I have this beautiful bright painting in the background, and how many bright colors are in nature? A lot. But anyway, so companies can also use greenwashing when they use phrases such as organic or pure, paraben-free, natural, fortified, or sulfate-free. You know, all of these, again, buzzwords that are telling us, oh, this is a good-for-you product. It's sometimes can be good, but not always. So here's kind of a little bit of background. The power of nature is real, and it's wonderful. It doesn't mean that you're going to stop shaving your armpits and start dancing naked in a field. Like, that's not what this whole natural movement is. But if you do start doing that, I promise I won't judge. Again, whatever you want to do, whatever floats your boat, totally fine. If you want to go natural and go all natural, that's fine. But here's the thing. For thousands of years, we as humans have existed, and we've been thriving with the power of nature. It's only in recent times that we've discovered ways to manipulate ingredients and have these shortcuts be there. So here's the thing though, we've learned in fairy tales, and it's fairy tale after fairy tale after fairy tale, that a shortcut is not always the best option. So shortcuts can often create difficult and critical problems for us. So why do we stick with shortcuts? Why do we try to find something that's going to get us from point A to point B the fastest? Well, they're easier, we think. They're stronger, we think. They're easy to test. Well, yeah, if it's a shortcut, sometimes it is easier to test. So yes, we can go into a lab. Hey, how are you? And yes, Stephanie, I agree. Crunchy is not what you think. I'm crunchy, and most people are like, yeah, unless you talk to me, you don't quite realize it. But yeah, we can go into a lab and test XYZ chemical because it's not going to change from batch to batch. We can't do that with plants. I mean, a clove from one plant is going to test completely different than a clove from plant 2 years later, because the growing conditions are going to be completely different. They're going to be very effective, but it's going to be different. And you know, it's the saying, no two snowflakes are alike. No two plants are going to be alike either. They're going to have similar properties, but not be identical. That being said, we can study the chemical constituents of a plant and learn how vast it is and how well it can work for a variety of needs. So even if the constituents vary from batch to batch, it's going to be completely similar overall. And that's why the FDA has a really hard time being able to regulate essential oils and other natural products and natural ingredients. They change slightly, and sometimes they're minuscule increments, but it's not the same time after time the way that something that is man-made is. So instead, here's how I want you to look at it. When we say things like lemon and peppermint essential oils are great detoxifiers, well, it means that the chemical constituents, they've been studied time and time again. And scientists have found that plants should have these certain characteristics. That's what we have found. So, should is the key word. When we talk products, not all products are created equal. It took me 3 months of research and making some wrong decisions in 2014 to come up with that conclusion. But I came to it, and I came to realize that it was far safer and far more effective to go with a company that had completely transparency from the beginning, one that was very honest about every step of the process, from seed to the farming, distilleries, bottling, warehouses, all of that. And it's that reason and the fact that Young Living originated this essential oil movement nearly 25 years ago, I'll add. And that's the reason that we use only Young Living. Some people will call me an essential oil snob. Maybe it's just because I've done the research and I know what goes into it. And I know that if I'm putting it on my skin, if I'm ingesting it, then I want something that is the best possible thing for me. That's right. Holla. There we go. I should probably never do that again. I will never do that again. So anyways, in just a minute, I'm going to do a video for you guys about some tips to detoxify your body. We're going to start with that, because if we are just living in this world, no matter how crunchy you are, you need to do some detoxification. So I'm going to talk about that in just a minute. It will be a new video, so go ahead and we'll stop this, and then we're going to get started soon.